Well, I guess the end is closer than we think. I think one of the reasons why Hasbro is licensing out all the GI Joes to other company is they're actually doing really bad, cutting 20% of its global workforce. That's over 1,000 jobs probably. Yep. Uh, So if you guys know, I've been watching a lot of content. Some people are telling me that the Viper Island isn't very reliable when it comes to the GI Joe stuff. But I think I see a point here. With all this stuff going on clearance, especially with the Hasbro's mainline GI Joe classifies going on clearance, I think the end is closer than we think. Maybe. They might just given up on the GI Joe line again. This is not the first time that it happens, but they have done it many times before, and I never seen them license out like that many GI Joe licenses to these many companies ever. I mean, Here Toys is making the 4-inch figures. There's apparently a lot of them, and they're kind of based on the GI Joe classified appearance. So basically, from my understanding, they kind of look like downscaled GI Joe classified figures. So instead of the 6-inch, you get the 3.75-inch GI Joe classified style figures. Apparently, Hasbro don't want them to be selling it in the North American market, so you have to import them from overseas. That's actually very interesting. And another one that's really interesting is they're giving McFarlane the license with G.I. Joe, which I think originally I didn't think, I don't know who the loser is, but I think now the loser is definitely Hasbro, caving into his competitors. I mean, McFarlane did absolutely name Hasbro and Mattel his competitors. So, yeah, he's winning the game, apparently. What a surprise, right? Um, I don't know. I don't know how things gonna go. I just think we're gonna be oversaturated with GI Joe figures. Now every company can make them. Super Seven is also making GI Joe figures, and they're also making the O-ring figures apparently. So yeah, we're about to be oversaturated with GI Joe figures. So yeah, I actually got a lot of these as gifts for my friends overseas because they kind of don't understand the whole situation over here. Maybe it's since it's made for the U.S. market, we're just like overwhelmed with the GI Joe stuff. But I can see this go global. Like all the GI Joe figures, toys flooding like stores everywhere. And I know a lot of people are starting to cut back. I personally didn't want to collect GI Joe figures, but I was debating since like the price is so low, and like the stuff I'm collecting right now is just filled with like overpriced crap. I figure crap is crap, right? Might as well have some crap that's worth like messing around with. But whew, I think the value for all these figures are just gonna plummet even harder now that every company is making GI Joes. That's insane because Hasbro used to hold this license, like like very close. So like it's really really hard or expensive to trying to get this license from Hasbro. But now they're giving it out to everybody because they're doing horrible. Oh boy. You know what? If they made better figures and stop being lazy, when people start calling them out a couple of years ago, I think this problem would have been avoided. With like the other companies, they're starting to see a drop in market share too. But they recently dropped the quality on their product. This is not like an ongoing process. But this company, I feel like karma has finally come and bite them in the ass. Thanks for watching.